So what's going on, guys? It's our Shadow, and I've just been playing through Silent Hill 2 for the second time. Just trying to use this game as a basis for my decision if I want to put the money forward to Silent Hill F, which, to be honest, looks interesting to me, but not entirely interesting to me. So I'm debating on whether I want to pick that one up or I want to wait for the recently announced Silent Hill 1, or complete recreation of Silent Hill, which I'm more interested in than Silent Hill F. But upon completing the game for the second time, I did notice something in the end credits screen. So I'm going to show you exactly what I've discovered. Yes, so there are 8 different endings to this game. Now, 5 of which are locked behind New Game Plus, which I'm playing right now. So I did a bunch of research online, and for the most part, I know how to get the other 8 endings. But there's a lot of factors that contribute towards which ending you get behind the scenes that you're not really aware of. So for the sake of making this as simple as possible and as quick as possible, we're going to use the chainsaw. Now, there's the certain things that influence what ending you are going to get can be as subtle as how much health James has throughout the game, how many enemies you kill, what items you pick up, and how you use said items. Certain interactions with some of the other characters in the games can influence endings. And it's all pretty much calculated behind the scenes. Like, you don't actually know which path you're going on, but there are certain things that you can guarantee you that you're on the right path, even though it's not exactly
Hello?
guaranteed.
Anyone in here?
So I think for the sake of it, I am going to do the in-water ending right now, which is it's pretty messed up how to do this, because essentially this is an ending that you get for James essentially not really caring what happens to him, and you almost need to play to the point where you want James to consider doing something terrible to himself. We also need to kill about 350 enemies, which is what the chainsaw will do. Now, there is a key in this car that you can get only in New Game Plus. Except it doesn't... It's supposed to be in the back seat here. And I don't understand. So, let me check this out. Okay, so as it turns out, the item in this car is, yes, exclusive to New Game Plus, but in order for it to spawn, you have had to have already seen the in the water ending. Because apparently with that item will give you an alternate version of In the Water. So, another thing we need to do for this ending is we need to spend a majority of the time below 50% health. So this is not going to be a full playthrough. This is just going to be me jumping around to other things. And to start off, I am going to show the leave ending, which I had already gotten in my second complete playthrough.
Mary.
Hey, handsome.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I told you. I wanted the pain to end.
Yeah. You did. But that's not why I did it. The truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
If that's true, then why do you look so sad?
Mary.
It's okay, James. Here.
What is this?
It's what you've been looking for. In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you to come and see me. But you never do. So, I wait. Wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know, I've done a terrible thing to you. I wish I could change that, but I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it is. The doctor came today. Told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this could be my last chance. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I missed you so much. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Every time you come to see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me. Maybe I just disgust you. I'm so sorry. When I first learned I was gonna die, I couldn't accept it. I was so angry. I struck out at everyone I loved. Especially you. And that's why I understand if you hate me. But I want you to know, I will always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. Which means that as you're reading this, I'm already dead. But that's okay. I'm not afraid of it anymore. I just hope the pain will end soon. So that you remember me for who I was. And not what the disease made me. I want you to go on. I want you to live. For yourself and for others. Like you did for me. James, you made me happy.
Okay, so the first town run is pretty successful. Not much to it, just kill as many as of the enemies as possible. It's pretty easy with the chainsaw. My health is pretty low right now because I basically took damage. But this puzzle right here takes priority and a lot of different outcomes or endings for the game. Depending on the last move you make, you could either choose to, I believe, blame the woman's death on either the man or the snake. And depending on whether you choose the man, will determine factor points towards one ending, and choosing the snake will take away points from one ending and give it to another. I'm not entirely sure which one does which. But another thing you want to not do in the case of this ending, the in water, these two items right here, do not interact with them at all. But for now, we are just going to continue going through the apartments. I'm going to try to keep my health the way it is for a majority of the game. Now, in order to get this ending, you have to keep James's health as low as possible with as minimal healing as you can. So in tight situations where you absolutely must heal, just use the liquid bottles and not the syringes. Okay, so after you meet Angela for the second time in the apartments, she'll leave behind a knife. This knife is one of the items you are going to need to get to the end, the in water exit. So just every now and then, come back and examine the knife. It doesn't necessarily tell you when or how many times. It says you have to at least examine the knife twice. Alright, and after one really quick fight with Pyramid Head, guessing Chainsaw does more damage than Blade, but not by much. We are just over an hour into the game, which is pretty good time. Okay, so once you meet Maria, you are going to want to, for the most part, ignore her. So she's going to ask you to,
Through here.
like, she's going to lead you the way to the hotel.
What is it exactly?
But just
It used to be kind of a special place.
make your way to the hotel without listening to anything she has to say. You really want to limit your time traveling with Maria as much as possible. Because remember, this playthrough is not about caring for other people. And we are on Nathan Avenue, so for other endings, you're going to want to keep Maria with you as long as possible. So exploring Nathan Avenue from this point with Maria is a good way to get points with her for her ending.
You ever stayed in a place like this? The walls are so thin you can hear everything.
But there's
Blood,
subtle things you can
hate,
do, like just
jealousy.
staying away from her,
Hey,
breaking windows.
can you let me in?
We're not going to open the door for her or anything. Just leave her out there. Get whatever
I
things
prefer
you've
the
come
door
here
next
for.
time, thank you. Hey, you think I'd look good in this one?
She mentions her outfit. Don't even pay attention. Just keep going.
You know I would.
Okay, and once you use the elevator to get to the second floor, Maria's going to go take a rest in the room because she's not feeling well. That's fine. We're not going to see her until we are looking for her. So essentially just keep going through, do whatever you would regularly do to get through the hospital. Just pretty much kill everybody that you find. And once you get to the roof of the hospital, make sure you go ahead and pay attention to all of this stuff on here, because this is an important document. And then you can get thrown through the floor by Pyramid Head.
James.
Okay.
Oh,
So
Come on, let's go look for her.
Maria's gonna join you again. Just continue working your way through the basement, ignoring her for the most part. And eventually you are going to find the other ring. Now for this ending, you're not going to need to worry about which ring you put where. The only real thing you're going to have to worry about is
So what do you know? A stroll in the rain. How romantic.
it's essentially just getting through this part as fast as possible.
what are you talking about?
I'm trying to keep things light, James. Just you.
So let's just keep our distance from her as much as possible. Okay. This is the other ring, the lead ring.
So, where to?
Come on. I think I know where those rings belong.
James,
Okay,
wrong?
now
let's just get out of here, okay?
for certain endings, which finger you put the rings on do matter. Unfortunately, in this case, it does not. So the only thing that really matters now is to end Maria and continue on throughout Silent Hill as you normally would. Once you get to Neely's bar in the other world, you're going to want to come over here and you need to interact with the writing above the jukebox. Just to further cement your way to the ending. All right, and after you deal with the table monster, you're gonna find that Maria is still alive. You're gonna continue to ignore her, so we're not ever gonna go back into that room until it forces us to. Okay, so once you get past the labyrinth and put Eddie down, which is not so easy to do with the chainsaw, you're gonna arrive at your final destination, the hotel. Now, immediately, you're gonna go up these stairs. You're gonna take a right.
All in 3 years.
You're gonna take another right, and you're gonna grab this rotten apple. This is essential for more points towards the in the water ending. And from here, we are just going to continue through the hotel as you normally would. Okay, so upon entering room 202, you are going to be tasked with repairing the mirror. It is at this point you have a choice of putting the ripe apple or the rotten apple. We're going to go ahead and place the rotten apple. just to ensure more points towards the in the water ending. Now with the elevator, you're gonna have to leave everything behind. In certain games, for certain endings, leaving the picture of Mary and her letter behind is useful for like this ending. Other endings, sometimes you'll want to like take the picture with you. For this ending, we are not going to take the picture with us. Okay, and once you get to the other side, the other world version of the hotel, and say goodbye to Angela, it tells you that you're supposed to kill all the enemies in the employee section of the hotel. I don't understand if it actually, because it's inconsistent. It says that you're supposed to kill all the creatures here before they die. But then other walkthroughs I've read don't cover this section. Don't say anything about the creatures here. So it's essentially a crapshoot whether or not that actually means anything. Alright. Both pyramid heads are down. And after they are killed, you are to retrieve the scarlet egg and the rust-covered egg. Oh, stop with your hillbilly shit. Rust-colored egg. So you're gonna put the rust-colored egg where it needs to go, the scarlet egg where it needs to go. You're gonna leave through the door of the rust-colored egg.
What do you want, James?
Now in this hallway, there's gonna be a conversation going on. You need to listen to the entire thing before you reach the end of the hallway.
I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already. Look at me. I'm disgusting. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at? Get the hell out of here. Leave me alone already. I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. It'd be easier if they just killed me. But I guess the hospital's making a nice profit off of me. Why are you still here? I told you to go. Are you deaf? Don't come back. James. Wait. Please. Don't go. Don't leave me alone. I didn't mean what I said. Please. Tell me I'll be okay. Tell me I'm not gonna die. Help me.
Okay, and with the conversation over, just make it to the end of the hallway. And now there is only one thing stopping you from getting the ending. And that is the final boss. Now, I don't know how easy it's going to be to kill her with the chainsaw. I just know that whenever she gets close to you, she can really fuck you up pretty fast. But maybe I can fuck her up faster with the chainsaw than she can get me. Let's find out. Okay. Okay. Fairly simple. Okay. And she's done.
I miss you so much. I tried. I really did, but I can't. Just can't go on without you. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. I know this isn't what you would want. But I guess it doesn't matter anymore. You're not here. Are you?
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you to come and see me. But you never do. So, I wait. Wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know, I've done a terrible thing to you. I wish I could change that, but I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it is. The doctor came today. Told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this could be my last chance. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I missed you so much. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Every time you come to see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me. Maybe I just disgust you. I'm so sorry. When I first learned I was gonna die, I couldn't accept it. I was so angry. I struck out at everyone I loved. Especially you. And that's why I understand if you hate me. But I want you to know, I will always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. Which means that as you're reading this, I'm already dead. But that's okay. I'm not afraid of it anymore. I just hope the pain will end soon. So that you remember me for who I was. And not what the disease made me. I want you to go on. I want you to live. For yourself and for others. Like you did for me. James, you made me happy.
All right, and that is the in water ending. Did it in 4.5 hours. It's not that bad. Considering there's a trophy for beating the game in less than 10 hours, I pretty much like smoked that big time. Okay, so I only killed 309 enemies. So I take it that you don't really need to worry about having like a large kill count. You just pretty much play it casually, I guess. But yeah, that is 2 endings down. And fucking 6 more to go? Jesus. Okay, so with the in the water ending completely out of the way, why don't we go and get the stillness ending, because it's not as tedious as the in water ending. Like there's no enemies, set enemies you have to kill. It's just 4 main items you need to collect. Well, technically 5 if you count the chainsaw. There's 5 items you need to collect. I'm going to show you exactly where they are. We already have one. We just need a key and 3 notes. It's pretty easy.
Hello? Anyone in here?
All right. Okay, so once again we're back at this car. This is the key of sorrow. This is going to be used way late in the game. So that's technically 2 of the 5 items that we need. And we are going to jump back to when we were at the Woodside Apartments. Once you reach the Woodside Apartments, you head into the reception area. And you'll see that there's a number there. It says 3. That's the first part of the code. Alright, and once you get to the hospital, you want to make sure you make it all the way to the otherworld version of it. You're going to want to find the director's office, which is the same area it is in the standard map. The thing is, it's locked, so you're going to have to chainsaw through here. Deal with all these enemies. Move this out of the way. There's going to be a bin for you to move, which you're going to put against here. You're going to climb onto here. You're going to take out all the rest. And there's the director's office key. Once you have the director's office key, it's just a matter of unlocking it. And now here, somewhere here, right here, is a 1. That is the second number of the code. Now, once you hit the hotel, you're going to want to go through the information room and go through this door here. And on this book will be your final number. So those are the 3 numbers you need for the code, which you're going to have to wait until you're in the otherworld section of the hotel itself. So I'll see you there. All right, so after you have the final interaction with Angela, you're going to be in the employee section of the otherworld. What you need to find is this office right here. This is the manager's office. And now you're going to come over to this safe. You're going to put in the key of sorrow. And the code is going to be 314. So 314. And once you pick up this postcard, it is instantly going to lock you to the stillness ending, regardless of how many points you have geared towards another ending. Now the only thing you have to do is, unfortunately, kill your wife.
I tried. I really did, but I can't go on without you. I can't forgive myself for what I've done.
I know. What's wrong, honey?
I miss you so much. I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
It's okay.
Will you wait for me?
James. I've always been waiting for you.
Yep. And that is the stillness ending. So I still have a few more to do. But hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and I will have more endings coming soon. So thank you guys for watching. I'm Our Shadow, and I'll see you later.